If you have ever had red, itchy, dry, or irritated eyes, a frequent cause of this is something called blepharitis. But thankfully, there are easy ways to treat blepharitis at home with just using a few simple steps. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my 3 top tips for blepharitis treatment at home. So hit that like button and let's take a look. Hey, what's up guys? Dr. Joseph Allen here from the Dr. Eye Health Show. Thanks so much for joining us, and thank you to EyeLove for sponsoring today's video by sending us out some products to share with you guys, as well as for making eye health education possible. Now, when it comes for treatment of blepharitis, the following is a combination of what most eye doctors will talk about. And the first thing on our list is that of warm compresses. Now, if you've ever watched the Dr. Eye Health Show before, you know that we've shared a lot of tips about doing warm compresses. But warm compresses help for blepharitis because it helps soften up the hard eyelid crusts that have built up on the eyelashes, as well as heat up the oil glands within the eyelid called the Meibomian glands. And this helps melt any of the solidified waxy oils that are trapped in there and allows them to run smoother. Now, if you've never done a warm compress before, there are many ways to do it, but research has shown that using some form of a heatable eye mask is most effective. And that's exactly why a lot of eye clinics will sell heatable eye masks like the MediVis mask here, mainly because it holds the right amount of heat for a long enough time. And you easily just put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and then you put it into the washable mask cover, which is honestly a pretty nice tip because if you do these over and over, you can build up eyelid crust and skin oils onto the back of the mask, and to have something that's washable is kind of a nice thing. But otherwise, when it's warmed up, you just put the eyelid mask resting over your closed eyelids for about 10 to 15 minutes. And honestly, for myself, I find them very relaxing. Some doctors do also advocate for doing a vertical eyelid massage following a warm compress to help express any of those clogged meibomian glands. And if you're not really sure how to do that, I do have an instructional video on that I encourage you to check out if you do want to follow up with that extra step. Now, after doing warm compresses, it's important to follow up doing eyelid scrubs using a wet washcloth and some form of an eyelid safe and healthy eyelid detergent. And the EyeLove brand here has their Hydrate Foaming Tea Tree and Face Wash, which you can technically just put on your fingers and put directly onto your lashes and your eyelids. However, I personally still like to use a wet washcloth just to kind of really scrub along that lash line and break up any of the dead skin cells, scales, and oils that can build up and cake into those lashes. Alternatively, you can also try the pre-moistened eyelid wipes, which over time I've honestly become more of a fan of, mainly because it's so simple to use. You simply have to tear it open, remove the eyelid wipe, you wrap the eyelid wipe around your finger, and then you just have to scrub along the eyelid and your eyelashes. I think the eyelid wipes are definitely the most convenient because you can take them with you wherever you want, like if you're traveling or something. They do help with removing eye makeup, and at least with this MediVis brand, you don't have to wash off anything afterward. Now, the third step, and is really great for anybody with very sensitive skin or having chronic, long-lasting blepharitis issues, is that of using something that's very popular amongst eye doctors, and that's of using hypochlorous acid, which is a naturally occurring and safe disinfectant. Now, EyeLove has their Hydrate Lid and Lash Cleanser here, which is a simple spray that works as a great cleanser, and it can be used multiple times a day. You just spray it on, leave it dry, you have no need to rinse it off, and it doesn't cause any burning or stinging, which is super nice. Now, of course, there are many different products on the market for cleaning and taking care of the eyelids, but of course, in today's video, we did feature products from the EyeLove company, which if you've never heard about them, I wanted to feature them today because they are just a super cool company, and I encourage you to check them out. It was founded by 2 optometrists who really wanted to make the highest quality products possible, but also affordable and using natural ingredients, which is all just amazing things. So again, happy to share them with you guys. So if you want to check out any of the EyeLove products that were featured in today's video, check the YouTube description below. I'll put links to everything there. Now, using the tips for blepharitis here in this video usually does the trick, but occasionally people do have more extreme cases, and I always encourage you to talk with your local eye doctor to figure out what is best for you. When needed, eye doctors do occasionally have to prescribe antibiotics or anti-inflammatory medications along with eyelid hygiene to get things under control. Either way, let us know in the comments section if you've ever dealt with red, itchy, irritated, dry eyes, and and what has helped the most for you. I always think it's incredible to read the comments and see what people are talking about. Otherwise, if you want to learn more about blepharitis, tips about getting rid of eyelid styes or dry eye treatments, check out some of our other videos in our playlist here. Otherwise, again, this is Dr. Alan here from the Dr. Eye Health Show. Keep an eye on it, and we'll see you soon.